level of quality of shows and rides. Definitely not the food. The food at Disney has always been way better than at Universal, but let's just look here at the ticket prices. So it is Tuesday, October 19th, 2021, and on this special edition of Sofa Time, you are going to be shocked as we compare the prices for the different FastPass systems at the major parks in Florida. Welcome back to the very unofficial travel guides. I'm Morgan, and just a couple days ago on normal Sunday Sofa Time, I made this video ranting about Disney's new Genie Plus FastPass replacement system that is no longer free and is also a little bit different than the older system. And within the first 24 hours, it got over 400 thumbs up and over 3,000 views, which for my channel at the moment is a lot. I've been posting a lot of cruise videos lately, and you know, the YouTube algorithm sort of decides what people end up getting suggested and what they don't get suggested. And at the moment, if you want people to watch cruise-related videos, apparently they have to be dramatic. If you look at the other channels that are posting cruise content at the moment, look at their thumbnails, look at their titles, it's all like passenger denied boarding, canceling my cruise again, what I hated about my cruise. And hey, I'm happy for my other content creator friends that are getting all the attention right now. I don't really want to make those kind of videos. But yeah, according to the numbers, this video that I made on Sunday about Genie Plus is interesting to some people and the YouTube algorithm. So I thought, let's dive deeper into this. And not only because of the fact that people like to see it, I also got interested just personally for myself in comparing what does a day at Disney with Genie Plus cost compared to a day at Busch Gardens, Legoland, SeaWorld, and Universal Studios with the equivalent.
Should be easy. Why should it not? When all you want.
All right, there's a lot of factors to explore when we're doing this comparison, and I tried to do a little bit of research. Of course, I can't go through every single detail. There are differences between these FastPass systems. I'm terrible at math. I couldn't calculate, what it costs per attraction. Some of these parks are bigger, some of them are smaller, some of them offer more attractions, some of them offer less attractions. I'm just going by the basic ticket prices in a low season day, basically, and a high season day, and the attached price for their FastPass, FlashPass, Genie Plus, whatever system. And we're gonna start with Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens is in Tampa, Florida, and if you like animal exhibits and
really big roller coasters,
then you definitely should go to Busch Gardens if you haven't been there yet. And I just checked out here the normal single day admission. You can see here, if you go to the website, look for a single day admission, it says it starts at $89.99. And then when we go to look at they call it Quick Queue at Busch Gardens, then that starts at $19.99, which is, well, there's Quick Queue Unlimited at the top, and then Quick Queue just normal, and that says skip the lines once per ride at our most popular rides and roller coasters for one day. That's actually more like Genie Plus. One thing I didn't mention in Sunday Sofa Time is it's for all the attractions that I listed, but also only once. So if you use it for Tower of Terror at 11 o'clock in the morning, you can't use it again for Tower of Terror that day. So still, I chose here at Busch Gardens the Quick Queue Unlimited, and you'll see I went and looked at the prices for December. The reason I picked December is because the prices fluctuate a lot at the other parks. At Busch Gardens, you can see here December 1st is $89.99 and December 30th is also $89.99. But the price for the Quick Queue changes. On December 1st, it is $19.99, and on December 30th, it is $129.99. Which brings the totals for Busch Gardens to, on December 1st, to go with the Park Pass and the Quick Queue, brings the total to $109.98, which is, basically like $110. And if you go on December 30th, which is one of the busiest days of the year, one of the most expensive days of the year, it's gonna cost you $219.98, or basically $220 to buy a normal park pass and have the quick queue. So we're gonna compare that to all the other ones, and like I said, I was a little surprised when I got through the whole list and looked at how these prices compare to each other. Let's move on to Legoland, another really, becoming a really major park there in Central Florida. Used to be. Cypress Gardens has a long, very, traditional history. It's interesting. Other people have made videos about that. It's worth taking a look. And if you look at the prices here for entrance to Legoland, when you buy them online, it also says here December 1st would be $84.99. And December 30th is also $84.99, so their ticket prices in December don't vary. However, what do they call it? Fast Track Unlimited, skip the lines all day on December 1st is $59.99, and on December 30th is $99.99. They're only offering Fast Track Unlimited on the 30th. That brings our Legoland total on December 1st with Fast Track Unlimited to $144, and on December 30th, one of the busiest days, to $185. Moving on, shall we? Let's look at SeaWorld. I know a lot of people are not interested in going to SeaWorld anymore. If you're into aquatic mammals and also some pretty good roller coasters and shows, SeaWorld is a fun option, and their ticket price says starting at $59.99, but if we go to, what do they call it? They also call it Quick Queue Unlimited. That's right, the SeaWorld and Busch Gardens are all the same company. So that also starts at $14.99, but that is also just for the most popular rides, and it doesn't include the shows, which is something that Genie Plus does include, the shows at Disney. So that's for Mako, Manta, Kraken, Antarctica, Infinity Falls, and Journey to Atlantis. Add it all together now. So looking at the prices for December, you can see on December 1st, entrance is $89.99, and on December 30th, it goes up to $94.99. So adding that all up, like we've been doing, if you go on December 1st with the quick queue, it is $104.98, so let's just say $105. And on December 30th, that price goes up to $159.98, so let's say $160. All right, the next park I want to get to is Universal Studios, and this is where things start to get very interesting. And we're gonna look at this after this short commercial break. Did you get one? What was it about? Write it in the comments below. I think most of you, if you are like Marcus and I, people who have done like week-long, 10-day trips to Orlando, most of you also usually include a visit or a 2-day visit to Universal Studios. And that's why I think that's probably the biggest competitor on the list for Disney, probably the best comparison as far as level of quality of shows and rides. Definitely not the food. The food at Disney has always been way better than at Universal, but let's just look here at the ticket prices. So it says here, 1-day ticket for Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure starting at $109. And are you ready for this? Universal's Express Unlimited is also $109 at the lowest price. But when we look at the calendars, December, this is the ticket prices. December 1st is $132 and December 30th is $159. That's already surprising, but let's look at the FastPass, or what do they call it again? Express Unlimited Pass on December 1st is $109, and on December 30th,
$249.
Okay, Universal, you're going for it. Which brings the price of visiting Universal with Express Pass on December 1st to $241, and on December 30th to $408. $408. That's over $400.
Say what?
So I think you can already see where this is going. Like I said, the Unlimited Express Pass at Universal, as far as I know, is unlimited. You can go back as many times as you want, compared to Genie Plus and Lightning Lane, which is only one time per attraction per day. So you are getting more for this Express Pass, but are you getting $240 more worth? All right, so of course it's only fair now to look at the prices for Disney to go through the same things. And you know what's weird to me is in order to find out the price for a one-day park pass at Disney, I had to sign in to the My Disney app on my computer. I couldn't because it always takes me to the European Walt Disney World page where they only offer really crazy packages, and they wouldn't let me see the price of a one-day ticket. You can only book at least a 2-day ticket using the waltdisneyworld.com/EU webpage. Lame, Disney. All right, so this is a screenshot from my cell phone where you can see a one-day pass is $133 on December 1st and $159 on December 30th. And Genie Plus, we know, is going to be a base rate of $15 per person per day for the parks, which it's the same price as like the base price of it at Busch Gardens and I think SeaWorld. There, it varies. At Disney, as far as I know, the price for Genie Plus always stays the same. Lightning Lane, the 2 extra like mega attractions at the parks where you can pay extra to FastPass those basically, those prices go up and down between, I guess we're seeing $7 and $15. If it will end up being more than that on certain days, we still don't know. Doesn't look like it. So go to Disney with Genie Plus on December 1st, $148, and on December 30th, one of the busiest days of the year, it still only costs $174. So when we look at the lineup, Disney is not the most expensive, and it is actually with quite a difference behind Universal Studios. Check this out here. So when we look at the cheapest prices for December 1st, then it goes SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Legoland, Disney, and then a big jump up to Universal. When we look at one of the most expensive days, December 30th, for some reason the order changes. Then it goes SeaWorld, Legoland, Busch Gardens, Disney. Wait, this is Morgan from the future here. Oh, look who's coming. Chili, are you coming to say hi? No. She just wants attention. I was wrong about this. I got the numbers wrong. I'm editing this together. And if you look on the 30th, it actually goes SeaWorld, Legoland, Disney, and then both Busch Gardens and Universal are more expensive. Back to the video. And then an over $200 price jump up to Universal. So what does this all mean? Why is this relevant? Just like everybody else, I was so upset when Disney, after they said that magic bands are no longer included in your vacation package price, that the Magical Express is being canceled, that there's no extra magic hours offered for resort guests anymore, that the dining plan is being canceled, at least at the moment. When Disney announced all those things had disappeared and then that FastPass was going away and that what it was going to be replaced by is going to cost money, I, just like all the however many thousands of people who are thumbs downing the Disney video about Genie Plus, I was upset and just sad and disappointed because, like so many people, or like the one commenter was saying, Disney is surviving truly on nostalgia at the moment because they are outpricing so many of these like regular families who just love to visit their parks. But the thing is, when you look at what people are obviously willing to pay for this service, first of all, it makes sense on a business note to rethink that and be like, okay, if there are people who are willing to pay $250 for a service to skip the lines at our competitors, does it really make sense that we are still giving it away for completely free? Does it really make sense? Or can we rethink this and maybe offer it for a small price? And I know we could argue that Disney definitely has enough money and that the tickets are already so expensive and that they've taken away so many other things. But if we just focus on this service and compare it to the others, you can see it's pretty average. And I have to say, I'm kind of surprised at how expensive Legoland is, because of all these parks, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Legoland, and then especially Disney and Universal, I would say Legoland is probably the least good value, if that makes sense. I mean, the fact that a day at Legoland with FastPass costs more than a day at Busch Gardens or SeaWorld and costs pretty close to what it costs to go to Disney for a day with Genie Plus, that's surprising. But like I said, it just goes to show you, obviously, there is a market for this. There are people who, at the other parks for some reason, are willing to pay it, but at Disney, like, you know, me, are like, how could they do this? So I guess in that way, it does totally make sense that Disney now is charging compared to the others, really, let's, you know, keep it real, a very minimal fee. What makes it annoying is that it used to be free and that they've also taken away so many other things within the same period of time. All right, I wanted to try to keep this video a little bit shorter than the last video. That will also help me edit it and get it together and online quicker. So let me know your thoughts on this. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. I could really use your help. And for everybody else, please check out the links below for other ways you can support what I do here on YouTube during this time where it's only the drama channels that are getting their cruise and travel content pushed into your feed. You can still sign up for a free month at audible.com, completely free, and then cancel. And doing that really helps me out, so please consider it if you haven't done it yet. Thank you to all the people who have done it, and there are a few of you. And in just a couple days, the next video from our fantastic cruise on the Celebrity Apex is going online, where we visit magical Santorini. Maybe I need to make some kind of dramatic title for it, like what I hated about Santorini. But that would be total clickbait because there really wasn't much to hate about it. Anyways, see you soon.